As any fan of college football knows, when you go on the road, you never know what you might run into. Welcome between the hedges to Athens, Georgia and Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the UCLA Bruins, taking on a team from the SEC, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the Bruins will put total leather to crank us up. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. So Georgia's offense will have the first possession of the game. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
Got it in the middle. It's Wiley. And he's brought down after a nice game. The Dogs pick up the first down through the air, and the Georgia faithful starting to howl and bark.
And we've seen that in the past with Georgia. Maybe you get a little bit conservative, a little bit too much reliant on great defense, run the football. The reason that they broke through, the reason they started winning championships in the recent era, they became more aggressive, more dynamic, throwing the football down the field. Defense is all about creating negative plays, and he does a really good job at the quarterback spot of not taking sacks. Like, that's a great job. He wants to throw the football. The clock goes off, he takes off, and gets a positive game.
Breaks into the open. Oh, what a cut! They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. From the gun. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Just like to see the quarterback have a clock going off in his head, forcing him to get rid of that football. Can't take a sack on first down in goal-to-go situation and move your offense backwards.
They'll move the wide receiver. Back to pass on second down. Under fire. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, and after not getting any sacks a week ago, we knew he was going to be a little frustrated, but he told us this week he wasn't going to try to press. He was just going to go out in this game, be himself, knowing the numbers and the stats would come. He's off to a great start in this game.
Good job by this defense, man. They've given up some yards and some plays on this drive, but they didn't lose focus. They stayed dedicated to what they're doing, and a great job on third down, forcing the fourth down here, and hopefully the field goal attempt.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early, playing at home. They want to get the crowd into it, so you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, you set yourself up for a field goal, you knock it through the uprights, you've got the lead, everything right now looking good.
Looking for blockers. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So UCLA's offense will go to work for the first time today. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
They'll run play action. Here comes the heat. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, in offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. They're going to throw it to start the drive. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, it was a good throw, it was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Grabbed behind the line. It's Welsh. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Lots of good stuff on that play. You slow down the rush, you get a completion, and you move the chains.
And most importantly, you're right. You don't force a short yardage situation.
And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. Oh, look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. And the Bulldogs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to adjust the pattern. Dances away. Got out of trouble and throws. His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. That is no good. It's still a 3-point game after the miss.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. The give on the option. Got room to work.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard games just because of the body blow effect.
The dogs are barking and growling and trying to hold him here on 3rd down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. And the defense got it.
Well, defenses get excited when they see the quarterback in an empty backfield like that. They know, hey, I'm not going to have to beat a running back or a tight end to get there. If I get to him, I might have an opportunity to knock this thing.
Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but that's why you give them that wildcat look to create an opportunity for big plays.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You can tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. We've reached the break, and Georgia is on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Tight end now in motion. From the gun, looking for a man. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his second interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
Bounced off his feet. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. 3rd and 10, still back up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. Scanning the field, it's Coffee. On target over the middle. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. The Bruins have it with a 1st and 10. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. Defense a little too eager. That's an encroachment penalty, 5 yards for the offense. Line gets set, 1st down. Leaves it with the back. Turning it on! He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. On 1st down, here comes this offense. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. So now it's 2nd and long. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Going to try to get it himself. They get him down after the scramble, but he's able to pick up a few and turn it into a positive play. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the 1st half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. Under fire. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Get a pass rush like that, and the Bruin faithful will give you an 8-clap in a heartbeat.
They'll get jacked up. They'll get excited. I mean, you think about the defense. You got to get those guys up front. You want to dominate college football. You want to be in the mix. Find those big defensive linemen that can make plays.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if the offense was going to be able to dig themselves out of this hole, but on 2nd in California, they dial up the running play, now setting up 3rd and short.
On the move, he fires. Nobody falling for the tomfoolery, the chicanery, and it'll be 4th down.
3rd down is a big factor in
Coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. Georgia lining up to punt it away. First, they'll try to get him on the fake. They'll stop him short, and they had it sniffed out from the beginning. All wideouts, no backs. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Oh, they're after him. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Dropping back, it's Coffee. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
Man, how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
And the Bruins will send out the punt unit. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Takes it on the return. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Direct snap. It's Welch. Powers through the defender. They finally make the stop, but the defense out of sorts against that Wildcat, and they give up a big play. They are letting the big dogs eat on the ground.
Pound, pound, pound. The dog pound. Run the football. Be physical. You can go back when Vince Dooley won a championship. Herschel Walker.
There he goes. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
Excellent blocking there on the left side of the line. They were able to get great push, get off the line, create a little bit of crease for that running back.
They just created a wall. He had all kinds of room to run.
Yeah, I might go back to that one and call that one again. It worked so well.
We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the direct snap, it's Welch. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
This coaching staff was trying to identify playmakers on offense early this year. How about the start of the season this guy's had? Scored in their first game. He scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
Snap in the shotgun. Bringing the heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And that was not what they had in mind as the kickoff sails out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. Bunch formation for these receivers. Looking downfield, it's Coffee. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Back to pass. Fires to the tight end. No chance to run, but still a good gain. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the right. Pick off water. Play by this defense.
What a nice play by the DB there. When that rain starts coming down, the ball gets a little bit heavier. The quarterback throws the ball a little bit lighter. DBs can take advantage sometimes of some underthrown balls, go out and make some big plays.
Finds a little space. Wildcat look didn't get much. Picked up a few on that one.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Flushed out of the pocket. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
I don't care how talented you are as a quarterback, your accuracy always goes down when you get hit. Nice job by the QB scrambling, working to his right, but he wasn't completing that pass with that pressure.
Wide open downfield. He goes out of bounds, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what this one's about. When you've already seen your quarterback go down 3 times, you might as well try holding, and they didn't get away with it. They're facing a 3rd down. Off the play fake. Got his man on the right. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
That wide receiver on the outside is dangerous. When you're playing zone coverage, it's really hard because you're not chasing him. You can't really get hands on him. You got to make sure you send more guys his direction. Maybe slide those linebackers toward that wide receiver so you got a little more help on the outside.
The offense failed to convert on 4th down earlier, but that didn't change their thinking here. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Robinson. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quarterback adapting. Bought a little time. Lets it go. Makes the grab. It's Taylor. And the defense wrestles him to the ground. Georgia comes quickly to the line. Second down, he'll throw it. Caught near the sticks. It's Rousseau. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the 1st down. They'll immediately call timeout. Guys, you never want to sound the upset alert bell too early, but might be time to at least know where the button is for it.
Know where the button is, and listen, there's no need to panic yet, but if you're the unranked team, just like this, when you're playing a better team, you want to come in and you want to hang around, Jesse, and they're doing just that, staying in this game and have a lead.
Yeah, the unranked team, they've been playing with more intensity in this one, and I think if you're a leader right now on the ranked squad, you've got to be talking to your guys and waking everybody up. This coaching staff is going to have to make some halftime adjustments, but they're going to have to give an earful to their guys to come out here in the second half and start.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
A loss of 9 on the play. Brings up 3rd.
The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half.
Timeout, Georgia.
And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. And he'll have to find the line and generate some power. A 46-yarder from the left. And it's no good. He missed it. Missed a chance to stretch this lead. It's still sitting on 9. That's going to wrap up the first half here. And now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Athens.
Georgia will kick it deep to start the second half. Out of the end zone. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. This crowd still bringing the intensity to open the second half. They'll open the second half with a run. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place trying to help their defense. This guy runs with some attitude, discarding tacklers, and works his way to the 19. This dog crowd is off the leash, and they are coming after them, bringing noise on 3rd down. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. The Bruins will punt it away on 4th down. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Makes the catch near the 50. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. On the direct snap, it's Welch. Fires on the move. Working on the right. He's got the 1st down, and they did a brilliant job getting them out flanked with the Wildcat. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Oh, better look out. Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the snap, it's Welsh. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
Third and 2, trying to be physical, trying to win the battle up front. Almost there, Palmer, just short, 4th and inches.
Yeah, and he was so disappointed he didn't pick up that first. He's looking over to the sidelines right now, asking for the ball again here on 4th.
Makes the grab past the marker. He steps out of bounds, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. He unleashed a bullet on that pass and converted the 4th down.
Gotta love it. Some people get conservative. Some people don't want to mess up. 4th down, you could tell. He wanted that window, and he threw it as hard as he could. Throws a strike to the wide receiver. Gets the big 4th down conversion.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Wants to go up top. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And you can tell this offense, they just don't feel comfortable running the football. 1st and goal situation, a lot of times it's a run. They throw an incomplete pass. 2nd and goal, it's a sack. This offense, they've got to find a way to stretch this defense. Maybe some crossing routes. Maybe throw it up to one of the big fellas. They got to find something better to execute down here in the red zone.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Looking for the goal line. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
And the Bruins can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to throw, it's Coffee. Trying to set up the screen. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. After an unproductive first half and opening drive of the 2nd half, the offense finally finding a little something to jumpstart them. They've got a 1st down. Caught. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Now the play fake. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
Man, this defense has been ruthless all game long. Individual effort. They've got guys up front winning their one-on-one matchups, and they have been terrorizing this quarterback.
On 3rd down, he drops the throw. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Bruins line up to punt it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. On the direct snap, it's Farmer. Found that space and picked up 6 out to the 33.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Direct snap. It's Welch. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. And the Dogs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. And here comes the punt team. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. To throw, it's Coffee. A little release to the back. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. And the Bruins in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. And that one's incomplete. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Safe completion on the screen. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. The Bruins will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Let's see what he can do with it. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the direct snap, it's Welsh. He's going to take off. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Here we go. Snap to the back. Here's the pressure. And the Wildcat has turned to disaster. A big loss as the defense was all over it.
3rd down coming up.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Off play action. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Georgia sends out the punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Makes the catch inside his 40. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. UCLA will go back to work on offense. We've certainly seen better performances from this group. You have to hope that they'll grow from this, but this is going to be one that they're going to kick themselves over for a while. The Dogs haven't just been hungry, they've been famished. They have just eaten up this offense all day.
Everything they've tried to do hasn't worked. This defense, not only are they well organized, not only are they talented.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Riley. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to go up top on first down. And the timing just a hair off.
Well, that's one the offense would love to have back. That's a play they practice over and over and over. They feel like they can run that play in their sleep, not able to connect there.
Unloads it left. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. This was certainly not their best effort. I believe this team is much better than it performed today, but they're going to pay the cost. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
I think this quarterback now at this point is looking over the sideline saying, hey, can we just not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for me. I've got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point on.
Pressure got to him, couldn't get rid of it, and they got him for a safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field, they got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
They'll get set for the free kick after the safety. Running into the open space.
Return is tackled out at the 41. And your Georgia Bulldogs will take over.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. They use the end around, first play of the drive. That'll get the eyes moving. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
And wide receivers are doing this more and more in college football. You see them motion and shift all over the place. They give them the football a lot. Sometimes they use them as a decoy, but nice, positive game. But more importantly, defense understanding they're ready for it. Good stop.
Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. Direct snap. Look out, he's got room. They bring him down, but that's why you give them that Wildcat look to create an opportunity for big plays.
And this one isn't over because the defense still has 3 timeouts left, but man, that clock is ticking. And they can just run the football up multiple possessions. They're going to need something magical to happen. They're going to need to start stripping at that football, create some turnovers, and get lucky down the stretch.
It'll fall incomplete. A little creativity on first down, but it doesn't work. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Try and play action. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
He'll take a shot. To the end zone, and his picked off. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Looking for a man. It's Coffee. Working that left side now. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
I know a lot of people don't like prevent yourself from winning, but
he puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And he's got it inside the 30-yard line. And the Bruins in the hurry-up. And the best thing about this, the offense can't worry about the scoreboard. Just keep trying to make plays like that, Jesse.
I know a lot of people in the stadium probably feel like this game is over, and maybe it's been over for a while, Reese, but don't tell that to this quarterback and his teammates. They're still out there scrapping and clawing.
Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Pressure coming. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. They'll back him up with a holding penalty this time. They've spent most of the day backing them up with sacks anyway. They just keep firing. Slings it downfield. He's got an open man. Touchdown, UCLA! He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. Gives it on the option. Fights off a defender. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets them up at the 26 for the first down. The Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. With the catch, it's Matthews. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Looking to throw, it's Coffee. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go?
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
Sometimes an offsides penalty can slow down a rush. It's 2nd and 5. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. He caught it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a one-possession game. We've got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Guys, you want to be productive here and not go into a shell, but you've got to take care of the ball.
Yeah, and I think you say productive, Reese. Productive at this point in the game is running the clock and getting first down. So, Jesse, I can expect this defense to be aggressive, way up near the line of scrimmage, bringing a bunch of bodies, trying to stop the run.
And that's why it puts a lot of pressure on an offense, David, because you know if you do try to throw the football, it's probably man coverage, you're probably getting blitzed, it's going to be into a small window. It is not easy to execute.
Breaks into the open. And he'll finish the line in the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
Got his man quickly. He's not going to make it. Stopped short of the goal line, and they are unable to extend this lead any further. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Showing off the arm. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. To the air. It's Coffee. Grab near the sticks. It's Flores. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds his big tight end. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. And the Bruins with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll toss it to the outside on the left. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Lets it fly deep downfield. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. And the pass is incomplete on fourth down, but hold on just a second. We've got to see what the flag's about.
Hold offense.
This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. To the air on first down. He lost one down the sideline. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up. But if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Intercepted, just what the defense's doctor ordered. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing,